as you would know from this podcast, we don't hear the music. It's on a live TV show.
But you're just...
If you were to host a TV show,
okay.
What would it be? What would I have an answer for you.
Then why ask me?
No, but I have what I think that you would do if you were hosting a TV show. But you tell me what you think.
No, you do it. You've already given the answer.
No, I want to hear you what you think.
No, go on.
But then you think one for me, okay?
Oh, okay.
I think you would host like a Better Homes and Gardens
Are
type
you
of show.
kidding?
Why is that an insult?
Because I'm not very homely or domestic at all. Welcome to Left on Weddit.
Adam here.
And Georgia over here.
We've done everything to plan your wedding and now it's time to hear about them.
We have left out nothing and now we dive into the deep, dark world of Reddit threads.
We've got your horror stories, wedding dramas and everything in between.
We've rebranded ourselves as experts.
Welcome
to Left on Weddit.
The wedding day that got delayed by a whole day. This one's straight out of a sitcom. The father of the bride flies in for the wedding, but instead of eating and resting, he goes straight to drinking. Next morning, passes out of the breakfast table, right after taking his blood pressure meds. We've all been there. Now we're in the middle of nowhere. The only person who speaks the local language is panicking, and the mother of the bride can't find her phone in the chaos. The father of the bride gets rushed to the hospital, but the drama doesn't stop there. That same night, the maid of honor gets drunk, trips while holding a wine glass and slices her hand open. Now the bride's dress is at risk of getting bloodied while the maid of honor stumbles around refusing to get medical help. By the morning, father of the bride is still in the hospital, maid of honor is still bleeding, someone just bandaged her up, and two guests have also disappeared in the chaos. Interesting. The caterers, bless their soul, off to do the wedding a day later, but the officiant isn't available the next day. And that's how the maid of honor ended up officiating her best friend's wedding, all while still nursing an unrelated hand wound. Oh, and since the cake was a delicate French croquembouche, it didn't survive the delay, so they ended up with a wedding cake made out of stacks of cheese wheels. Now, all their keepsakes have the wrong wedding date, but hey, at least they got married.
A whole wedding weekend.
Yeah.
Did someone just narrate a certain show on the television? Because that was definitely a sitcom or some kind of dramatic episode of a certain series.
Right? What I'm most concerned about, and maybe I pick out the most random things, is in all the chaos, two of the guests also go missing. That's it. No more. Where are they?
Are they on an island? Is this Lost?
It's the White Lotus. Why?
Oh my gosh, I love the White Lotus.
Patrick Schwarzenegger's schlong.
What? How do you come back from that?
So she did the best friend's wedding, which was actually quite lovely. She officiated it, which is an American term.
It is.
With
Obviously
a
had a wireless microphone.
Yes, she had a Madonna mic on.
So that she could hold her hand like that.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Strike a pose.
I'm sorry about the croquembouche. I mean, it's great that all the guests, well, most of the guests except for the two that got lost in the jungle, could still come to this wedding day, and the caterers were so nice that they could push it all back. We've all been through this through COVID. Like, things do get pushed and changed.
None of that
has happened before.
During the pandemic.
Oh, my God. And the dad passed out at the breakfast table. Oh, my goodness. That is hectic.
Did the mum find her phone?
Yeah. There's so many threads. You're actually right. There's so many threads in this story that just like, oh, and this happened. Don't get picked back up.
Yes. Imagine if it was like Love Actually, but the opposite of Love Actually, because that's a really nice story. But you know how they follow different storylines?
Yeah, I would
different character development?
To see this all play out.
I think we could.
In
Any producers watching?
Nope.
No, okay. I mean, have some talented friends.
Happy ending. Happy ending. Oh no, I said it again. Happy ending. So everyone's fine and married is my point. And it's lovely that even though the celebrant couldn't come, the maid of honor could do it. They would have had to do their legals at another date potentially, maybe. But yeah, it's good when someone can step up and do things.
They'll always remember that date for the fun that they had.
And they'll always be good at speaking lots of words in a sentence. Okay, I had a glassing at a wedding once.
Oh, wow.
Tale of Two Cities. They were from, different sides of Sydney.
Underbelly?
And it was an underbelly wedding. And there was a glassing. It was awful. Blood and all sorts of stuff, and everyone saw it. But the bride was off getting changed into a party dress and then just came out and was like, what's going on? Everyone's like, nah, nothing, just keep partying, which was the right way to do it. They'd been escorted off site. It was pretty gnarly. They're in jail now.
Are they?
I don't know. My job was done there. I got the McFlurry and went home.
That sounds good. Do you like going through Macca's?
No.
Okay.
Do I like the process of going through Macca's?
Yes.
No, I find it really overwhelming, quite frankly, because I'm a read the menu kind of guy, and there's no menu before because all I know is they get cheeseburger. They always change it and stuff. So you rock up and it's like there's this menu of all these new things. Like, yeah, what can I get you? It's like, well, I'm reading the menu and there was nowhere else to read the menu, so I am going to peruse. And I'm perusing, and there's cars behind me. They're like, beep, 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 get on me. How do you know what you want? It's like there's a new range of Aussie Texas burgers, Angus beef. I'm trying to look at which one I want. And people are like, and there's a 2-lane system, but they have to do this lane first. Go, go, go. That's how I find McDonald's. I find it a stressful experience.
I'm very sorry I asked. Am I the asshole for warning my brother's fiance that her wedding dress might cause some problems?
Awesome.
I don't know whether I even need to read the story.
Yeah, we know. It's a white dress, right?
They've already injected themselves into the story in the wrong way.
Okay.
My brother is getting married soon, and his fiance chose a very revealing wedding dress.
Oh.
It's low cut with a thigh-high slit and a sheer back. I like a split.
Yeah, me too.
So
Wait,
good.
is this the bride?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Yeah.
But it's the future sister-in-law
Yeah.
saying there's a problem.
I'm with you.
I'm all for people wearing what they want. Well, you're not really. But our family is quite conservative and opinionated. That's an exciting family to walk into, isn't it? I'd love to sign up to that family. Said no one ever. What do you reckon? And I know this dress will cause a lot of drama, especially with our grandparents, in brackets, talking people walking out of the wedding kind of drama. At a family dinner, I pulled her aside and gently suggested that she might want to reconsider her choice, explaining the likely reactions from older relatives. I made sure to clarify that I absolutely respect that it's her choice. It's her special day, but wanted to at least warn her of what could happen. She got very upset and said that it's her wedding and she'll wear whatever she wants. My brother is now mad at me, accusing me of trying to control their wedding. Some of my family members think I was just looking out for her, while others say I overstepped. Am I the asshole for telling my brother's fiance that her wedding dress might be inappropriate for our conservative family?
Some of my family are very opinionated, but not I. I'm just here to tell the bride what to wear.
You can wear what you want.
You can wear what you want.
But you can't.
I'm not stepping on anyone's toes, but that is a very revealing dress for your wedding. Our family is very opinionated and conservative.
Especially my grandparents.
Not I.
They will walk out of the wedding.
Arsehole.
Oh.
Asshole. Leave her alone. She looks hot.
It's all in
right?
the title. And I like that she had the confidence to say back to the future sister-in-law, I will wear whatever I want.
Hell yeah. I love when people go to Reddit because everyone else in their life is telling them that they're an asshole. It's like, well, I'm going to go to the internet community and get validation here. Oopsies. No, I didn't.
Yes, I wanted some validation from my friends of Reddit.
Yeah.
Who will just go rogue.
Yeah. Now people are saying mean things to me.
I know. Why
which
would
is
they
not
say I'm an
nice.
asshole? I'm
Yeah.
not an asshole.
Did they say that? Was the
Yes.
verdict asshole? Yeah. I mean, time and time again, Georgia, it's like, yeah, you're inserting yourself into other people's wedding days. Leave them alone. Also, it's just another matter of telling someone what they can and can't wear, like, is inappropriate, right?
We talked about this on a previous episode where if you can't change things,
Yeah.
like your hair, your outfit,
Yeah.
parts of your personality,
Okay.
just don't say it. Just be kind.
Yeah. Right.
Always.
But also, don't tell people what to wear.
Don't tell people what to
Don't
wear.
tell people what to wear. We've
Don't
been
tell
down
people
this
what to wear.
road. You can do what you want. You can wear what you want.
You can wear
Especially when it's your
whatever
wedding
you
day, you can wear what you want.
want. You can, because I've also got another story.
Excuse me?
Am I the asshole?
Hold on a second. The Bathroom Bride, a wedding mystery. So I went to a wedding where the bride just disappeared. Guests were seated, the music were playing, the groom was waiting, everything was ready except no bride. 15 minutes passed, then 30. People started whispering. Was she stuck in traffic? Cold feet? Finally, after a full hour, she waltzes down the aisle like nothing happened. No explanation, no apology, just vibes. And the groom, zero reaction. Not a single, hey, you good? Just a little nod like she'd stepped out for a coffee. At the reception, we got the tea. She had locked herself in the bathroom mid-meltdown, bridesmaids knocking, trying to talk her out. At one point, she just yelled, I need a minute! And then, wedding went on like it was all part of the schedule. They're still together, so I guess whatever happened in the bathroom stays in the bathroom that night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Saucy.
I know, great storytelling. I like no apology, just vibes. By the way, I think this is an unreliable narrator of this story of like, she was an hour late. What, they're all just sitting there whispering, waiting? No. Like, and then what, she just walks down the aisle and the groom's like, oh yeah, how's your coffee? Well, okay.
I do wonder at what point do you think that she's really late where it's maybe not polite to guests?
Yeah.
Because I think it's important to note that she may not actually be an hour late. Mm-hmm. So if we can extend some empathy and understanding that when you are planning your wedding and you say on the invitation or on your wedding website that the wedding starts or the ceremony starts at 3, if you've invited 150 people, guaranteed not every single person is there at 3 o'clock. You'll be walking down the aisle at 3:15. Mm-hmm. A way around that is, of course, to give a 15 or a 30-minute buffer for guests to arrive, especially if it's a destination wedding. Maybe you're doing pre-drinks, and so that time would be extended.
I mean, she was an hour late. I understand, yeah. And I'm not blaming her.
From the guest's point of view, she was.
Yeah, I get that, yeah. But from what the understanding is, they were all sitting in the seats ready for the ceremony for an hour. If I was the celebrant at this wedding and I would have been in contact, would have been trying to call, and if I knew that they were running late, I would have let everyone get up and go to the toilet, grab a drink.
Would you have charged them a late fee?
No.
Some people do that.
A couple an hour late to a wedding before, and we were all waiting for that long. I have had that happen before, and it's a long time to wait. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't make everybody wait in their seats like it was about to happen. I think that's the awkward thing about this is that people were sitting there like it was going to happen. Every minute passing by was noticeable. It's like, no, get up. We'll go open the bar early. You can have a drink for half an hour because she's running late, and then we can come and start the ceremony.
Yeah, I would have done that too.
There's something there. There was a disconnect between maybe the contact wasn't good between them.
Communication.
We just need it, right?
All the time.
The interesting part, well, actually, the top comment is, I disappear for an hour and my husband doesn't even ask where I was. I'd be concerned. That is interesting that they said it was just a weird look of like, okay, hi, you're here now. Where have you been? What happened? What is going on? A whole hour just passed.
But she's in a bathroom at the wedding venue?
It doesn't say where. At the reception, we got the tea that she locked herself in the bathroom. No, it doesn't actually say where she was when she locked it. So I'm assuming that it was off-site elsewhere.
There's just so many logistics I think about. Like, how does this impact the cocktail hour?
I know. Maybe if you're going to lock yourself in the bathroom and have a meltdown, it should be on the run sheet. Do you think? No, it's actually a good point. It's like, if you do think that you're going to be nervous and that's normal and you are prone to having panic or anxiety attacks, like actually giving yourself more time to be ready and to deal with emotions that might come up might be a good idea, right? If you are.
I did a wedding once where the groom and the groomsmen still hadn't arrived and the busload of guests had already gotten there. Beautiful venue, loved it. And often what happens with weddings is if you've booked transport, you've usually got one car that's picking up both parties. So obviously this then had a ripple effect on the bride and the bridesmaids, and it turns out the groom and the groomsmen had left their bow ties at home.
Sick one. And that's why
they needed to find a local Big W on the south coast.
Oh, get out.
To go get new bow ties.
Wow. I didn't know Big W actually sold bow ties. I wouldn't think that they did.
Look, I may be making that up, but I'm pretty sure Big W was the only place they could go on the south coast. Can you think of anywhere else that you could go on the South Coast to get bow ties on a Saturday?
No,
on New Year's
don't know
Eve.
that many shops on the South Coast.
No, neither. Why not? You're there
'Cause I
all the
lived in
time.
Newcastle. I don't even know where I am now.
Anyway, these things have ripple effects. So it did mean
Ripple effects.
you do ADHD medication, not drugs.
Oh yeah. Na 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 na.
Okay.
Okay. If you were a movie star, what sort of movie would you be in? What genre film? It's important for me to know this before I
Children
leave.
and family?
I reckon I'd be in horror. Watch this. That was my scared face.
I think true crime
If you're on YouTube
or mystery and thriller.
already, so if I was in horror, that was my scared face, and this is my I'm like the villain face. Okay, hold on. Don't laugh. You have to look at this on YouTube to find it. This is good podcasting.
Okay.
Already, watch this face. I can't do it because you're looking at me. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to change my idea. I was trying to do like the blank expression.
Oh, why do we do this game?
But I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to do like the smiley killer face. Are you ready?
Okay.
I can't do it. Ah! I'd be like the clown in It.
Also, they can't see because you're looking at me.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is not good YouTube
Dream
material.
about that tonight, babies.
Thanks for listening.
God, we're so happy that you listened. And if you want to see a little bit more, make sure you follow us on our socials.
We have TikTok and Instagram, and you can find us at Left on Wed Podcast.
And if you want a little bit more from just us, you can follow Georgia at Georgia Fletcher Weddings.
And follow Adam at Married by Adam.
Oh my goodness, we're everywhere. And if you love it, rate, review, subscribe, whatever all the cool kids do it for us because we love you more than you love us. Validate us. We, Adam and Georgia, would like to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Guringai people, on which we're recording today.
We pay our respects to their elders past and present, and we recognise their ongoing connection to the land, sea and community.
As we share our stories of love and connection, we honour the oldest continuous culture in the world.
And we celebrate the storytelling traditions that have been passed down through the generations.
It is such a privilege to create on this country, and we are so grateful to be here today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.